4 years later, another school few kilometers away from the Melka Oba school was identified as another school needing help.
So every year when we come to make the delivery, I get together all my family, my friends, and lots of times people who come from abroad who want to see what I'm doing. They come and we do all the packing. And usually we have a lot to pack. We have like 6,000 pieces of clothing because we buy clothes as well for the children. We have the books, we have the pens and the pencils, and we have Christmas treats. We always buy them cookies and candy and things like that. And we don't want to just go to the school and deliver boxes because we find that very impersonal. What we like to do is to give each child an individual package. We look in the child's face, we give them a hug, we give them a package, and we get to know the 850 children that we've been helping since 9 years. And it's a really nice personal contact. Nama mana barumsa kana ijarua nuga gagaran mana barumsa kanati fire dam dam fire dam dam fire dam dam fire dam pani foi sufi isi ingagala jeden aman.
Other than the regular visit at the two schools during the delivery, every year since 2005, Jo, together with her family and friends, spent the Ethiopian Christmas in one special home. This is a home of 16 orphaned kids, brought together by two young people who were part of the Ethiopian diaspora living in America.
I just thought it was a wonderful idea. I thought instead of having children in an orphanage, to be able to have them in a kind of home environment where they felt safe, they felt protected, and they didn't even need to be adopted. They didn't need to go anywhere because they had a surrogate mother and they had a surrogate father. I just thought it was so unusual that when I heard about it, I wanted to know more. And so I went to visit the kids, and I don't think you can visit those kids without falling in love. And those kids, they want to be everything now in life. They know they can do it now. They want to be pilots, they want to be teachers, they want to be lawyers, they want to be doctors, they want to be musicians, soccer players, and they can. And because of the Artists for Charity, their dreams can be fulfilled. And I came up with this idea of asking them to come up with their own wish list so that they should identify what they wished for, what they would like in terms of their Christmas. And every year, since 6 years, they've been giving me their wish list. And Brooke and I have been going and shopping and combing all the stores in Mercato, in Piazza, and Addis, trying to find everything on their wish list. And for the first 4 years, we did all the shopping, even their clothes. And then they started to get older and bigger, and I started to say to myself, wouldn't it be nice if they could, part of their wish list, they could go and get it themselves, but I could spend that day with them, shopping with them, and seeing them try on the clothes, and seeing them have their own opinions about what they wanted. And so 2 years ago, we took them for their own shopping spree, and it's worked very, very well.
As things started getting better, the drought and poverty story became less apparent than they used to be. The demand shift resulted in the readjustment of the initial function of the task force, setting a priority to building additional classrooms for the Melka Oba School, as well as teachers' quarter for the Solomon School.
We're not trying to build anything fancy. We're a little grassroots association that, I basically created and I'm still fundraising for. So we're not building huge brick fancy buildings. We're building buildings that are congruent with the atmosphere and with the environment there. So they're very simple structures, but the kids and the teachers are very happy with them. And at the Melka Oba School, for example, because we've built these 2 new classrooms, we have 60 new students. So the students now ages 4 and 5 are now attending the school, whereas before they couldn't. And that's a wonderful, wonderful sight to see all these little young children having an opportunity to go to school at a very early age.
As a result of us building these 2 new classrooms, all these children are new. They were able now to attend the school, whereas before there wasn't enough room for them to attend. Wazihun, who used to go to Melka Oba. And when I first met him, he was little, like this, and like about 7, 8 years. So we've been following him. Now he's getting big, and he's come to the school in Sodere. So it's really nice to meet up and to see him again, and to see how nice he is, and he's grown up. And I especially like the name because my husband's name is Kibrit Wazihun. Anybody Wazihun. Kibrit Wazihun.
The best.
Today, things have changed around the 2 schools. The villagers are able to feed themselves. The kids are happy again, attending their school regularly thanks to the constant help they get from the non-profiting task force founded 10 years ago.
And how I raise the money is through bazaars. I celebrate what Ethiopia has to offer. I think Ethiopia has a wonderful tradition of textiles, of silver, of baskets. It has a wonderful artisanal tradition. And what I like to do is to buy the best of Ethiopian artisanal products. I take them to Switzerland. I've even done bazaars in the United States as well. And then when they see the beautiful silver and jewelry that Ethiopia has to offer, it gives them a wonderful memento of the country. And with that, I am also raising money to be able to come back to Ethiopia and buy the supplies for the children. What I want to do is create a virtuous circle whereby I celebrate what's here in Ethiopia and help the entrepreneurs and the artisanal people here, and then go back to Geneva, sell those things, and with that money I pay for my own way to come here and then buy everything locally. I don't want to bring things from abroad because I think this country has so much to offer, and we need to celebrate that, and we need to try to promote that. So I try to keep everything in the context of Ethiopia. And what's nice is that a lot of young people are now inspired in Switzerland, and I get a lot of volunteers helping me at the bazaar. And last year I brought 8 people from Geneva, from the United States, from Germany, and from the Czech Republic here to Ethiopia to help me with the delivery and to go on the delivery and see the children. And the year before I brought 8 people as well. So it's also a wonderful opportunity for people to discover Ethiopia. and to dispel some of the stereotypes about Africa and about what they think about Ethiopia. And you actually see the difference that it makes. It is so fulfilling, and you see them grow up, because I've been doing it for 9 years. And for me, the main reason we are here is to give back and to share and to love. And so being able to communicate that and with so many kids is wonderful. It's a little tiny thing. It's not a big thing I'm doing, but the impact is there, and it can reverberate throughout, because it gives other people the opportunity to say, I can do it too.